G'day, well welcome back to my little channel. Today I've been doing a little bit of work around putting a new brake handle and mech in, because the one I had no button. It was a bit old and a bit ratty, so I bought a new one. I'm not 100% happy with the new one. It's pretty cheapy, but the other one had teeth missing off the gear, the ratchet inside the handle. So the only thing I kept off the old one was the dowel pin, because the circlips on the cheap one, the circlips actually fell out of the grooves. They were hopeless. So I've used the original Beetle snap rings. What I'm going to do now is just a quick video of how to get the heater cables inside the bug. So it's pretty straightforward, but I'll just take the camera over there and show you what I'm doing. I've cleaned it all up. I've blown it out. I was sort of in a little bit two minds whether to blow it out or not in case I trapped something in there. But when I was pulling the old cables out, I jiggled them around a few times to loosen stuff up, and then they just pulled straight out. So what I'm going to do is grease the new cables up before I put them in. But I just want to show you what the two tubes are. The rest is pretty easy. So I just want to show you where the two heater cable tubes are. So let's go and have a look. So basically, that's the cable. I bought this from Just Campers. I think the original part number's on there too. It's 111 711 717A. So that's the part number. It's a pretty good made in Germany cable. So let's have a look. So what I've got a light set up so I can see down in there. But if you could have a look down in there, I'll try and get the best camera angle I can in there. So I might take the phone, just collapse this stand a bit and go down in there. You'll see, I don't know if you can see it too well, but there's two tubes in there, right? Two tubes. This is a right-hand drive Beetle, so the heater cable tubes run down those two tubes and are operated by this lever on this side, and there's two other tubes on the other side that operate the underseat heater flaps. The cable I'm replacing now goes into those two tubes and it'll come out in this one and this one. So basically, that's where they'll come out. I've got little sleeves that go over there. I think I've got an old one here. These are the sleeves. I don't know if you can see it too well. That's the sleeve that goes over the end of the tube, like so. I've got two new ones of those as well. This was all cracked and it's pretty brittle. It's probably been there since 1969. So that's that. So when you have a look at the cable, the tip of the new cable, where am I? Right, you'll see it goes like that. The cable itself goes to the outside. It's a bit hard to explain. I'll try and get it the best I can. The actual cable flips over. It goes like that, which means the cable will have top and bottom. So obviously when you get this in the right orientation to go into the handle, which I'll have a go. I'll just set this up so you can see what I mean. So yeah, so here we go. Right, so this little doovalaki goes through that hole. But on this side, it goes through like so. Right? So there, on this side, you'll see, focus is pretty poor, but you'll see there's a top and a bottom cable. Well, logically, the top one goes in the top hole that I showed you before, the bottom one in the bottom hole. So really, that's how simple it is. And those two tubes are pretty close to the opening up here. or back here it is, I think. I'll just turn the camera around a bit. into the tube openings up in here. So I'm just going to lube them up and feed them in and put the handle back on. It's really pretty straightforward. There's nothing hard about it, but I just really wanted to show you where those two holes were inside the body, just to give you an idea what to do. So look, I hope this helps you. Hooroo.